Have you ever felt like you're in the middle of a storm, with waves of trouble crashing all around you? One moment, everything's calm, and the next you're fighting just to stay afloat. It's a feeling we all know. But what if I told you there's a story, an ancient one, that holds a powerful secret to navigating these very storms? Let's journey back 2,000 years. Imagine the disciples, seasoned fishermen, out on the Sea of Galilee. Jesus had sent them ahead in a boat while he went up a mountain to pray. As evening fell, a fierce storm whipped up. The wind howled and the waves battered their small boat. They were terrified, miles from shore in complete darkness, feeling utterly alone and helpless. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you're facing a storm in your career, your relationships, or your health. You feel stranded, and fear is starting to take over. Just when they thought all hope was lost, in the darkest hour before dawn, they saw something unbelievable. A figure walking on the water was coming towards them. Their fear turned to sheer terror. They thought it was a ghost, but then a voice cut through the wind and waves, a voice they knew well. "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." It was Jesus. In that moment of chaos, Jesus wasn't just near the storm. He was on top of it, completely in control. This wasn't just a display of power. It was a message for them and a message for us. The one who can command the wind and the waves is with you in your storm. He sees you, he knows your fear, and he is coming to you. Now here's where the story gets really personal. Peter, always the bold one, calls out, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." And Jesus gives a simple one-word reply, "Come." Think about that. Jesus invited Peter to step out of the relative safety of the boat and into the impossible. So Peter does it. He climbs over the side and takes his first step onto the churning water. And he walks. For a moment, he is doing the impossible, defying the laws of nature, all because his eyes were fixed on Jesus. He was walking on the very thing that threatened to sink him. This is what faith looks like. It's trusting Jesus enough to step out of your comfort zone, to do the thing that seems crazy simply because he called you to it. But then, something happens. Peter takes his eyes off Jesus. He looks down. He sees the massive waves. He feels the strong wind. And suddenly, fear floods back in. The reality of the storm became bigger than the reality of his Savior. And what happens when we focus on our problems instead of our provider? We begin to sink. Peter cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. He didn't say, "I told you so." He didn't let him sink. He simply asked, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Notice he didn't say, "You of no faith." Peter had enough faith to get out of the boat, but his doubt caused him to sink. It's a powerful reminder that even a little doubt can pull us under, but even a little cry for help is enough for Jesus to save us. Once they were back in the boat, the wind died down and the sea became calm. The storm was over. The disciples, who had just witnessed this incredible event, were in awe. They worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." They went from being terrified of the storm to worshipping the one who commands it. So what does this mean for you and me today in our own storms? First, know that Jesus is with you. Know, even when it feels like you're all alone in the dark, he sees you and is coming to you. Second, listen for his voice. Amid the noise of your fears and anxieties, he is speaking peace and courage over you. Third, fix your eyes on him. When he calls you to step out in faith, don't look at the size of your waves, look at the greatness of your God. And finally, if you start to sink, and we all do sometimes, just cry out. He is right there with his hand outstretched, ready to pull you up. He's not disappointed in your struggle. He's ready to show his strength in your weakness. The storms of life are inevitable, but sinking is optional. You don't have to be overcome by them. The same Jesus who walked on water 2,000 years ago is offering you his hand today. Will you take it? Will you trust him to lead you through your storm and onto solid ground? The choice is yours. Thanks for watching. If this story encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that can help you navigate life's challenges with faith. See you in the next video.